Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Cheryl from Singapore and I'm KAIJUU Fibers. So I'm not sure how many of you from the last show you are quite new to me. So just to give you a quick introduction, um, I'm Cheryl from Singapore and we are in Asia. So being in Asia, it's summer all year round. It's very hot here, and wearing 100% wool is not recommended because it's really too hot and our humidity level is really high. So even knitting with oh, why did my screen shrink? Even knitting with wool, it makes our hand really sweaty. So KAIJUU Fibers aim to bring in summer blend yarns, mainly a mix of a plant fiber with wool, merino wool. So what I carry mainly is merino bamboo silk, merino silk, silk cotton, and probably I'm trying to bring in new types of plant-based blends like tencel bamboo silk wool. So basically very summer blend, and I think it suits your weather very well. Um, so from the last show till now, I think there's about 3 months, 3 months gap. Yeah, so during these 3 months, I got into gardening. So that will be like the theme for this show, where most of my colors that I'll introduce to you later are heavily influenced by my roses. I'm not sure about Hoya, if you know what Hoya is. So they are actually a very waxy plant and they have very nice colors. So they're also influenced by my yarn choices, yarn color choices this show. So without delaying further, let me just get started. So today I will show you 6 colors for my, today I'll mainly introduce to you 3 bases: bamboo merino silk, and silk cotton. Okay, so we will first start with bamboo merino silk. Okay. So these are the 6 colors. I think the lighting is a bit bad on my side, but I did post the photos on my Instagram. So these 6 colors are freshly dyed last night. Okay, so this is a popular color called landscape. So I'm not sure if you can see, but it's actually a blend of dark blue with some I don't know what you call this color, cranberry juice. Yeah, so this is actually inspired by over yesterday morning. Okay, so it's Sunday right now, so Saturday morning. I'm not sure if you ever encountered this situation, but in Singapore there's this seller who sells Hoya plants at 6 a.m. in the morning. All right, so I was out of the house at 6 a.m. catching the sunrise, and then this hit me. So this is the inspiration. You can find this color called landscape. Okay, if you like this shade. Next, I will move on to this color called, this is a very light pink, very near to white. So this is a pink, so this is like in comparison. This is speckled with black dots. So this came as an inspiration when one of my micro roses was hit with black fungus. So it had spots all over the stems. Okay, so this is called spots. Can you help me? All the yarn is what do you call that? Hidden. Yeah, let me unlock. Yeah, sorry. So this is the next color. It's mixed with pink and some purple. Okay, again pink for comparison. This color is called Fuchsia. It's heavily influenced by my Fuchsia pots. They are mix of blends in pink and purple. Let me grab the flower. Yeah, so this is a new flower that I bought yesterday. You see? Yeah, so they are influenced by this pot of flowers. And then this is the popular pressed flower that I always carry and restock every month. So an example of how pressed flower look like, this will be, I'm not sure if you can tell, but pressed flower has a bit of orange, green, brown, pink, salmon pink, neonish pink, like here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. So this is pressed flowers. And then this is a shade of copper. Okay. So copper, you will see copper appearing a lot later when I introduce the other bases. This is because I had a collaboration with my friend in March, and she wanted me to dye a color to suit her branding, right? And she's I think she's a latch hook artist. She does portraits inspired by her client's environment, and then it's like a mural art, some sort of thing. So the collaboration was supposed to be a latch hook kit, which was supposed to be on sale in the US in April, but because she was currently moving house, so she didn't have the time to get the kits ready. So if you're interested, you can watch out on my Instagram when she's ready with her release. So copper is a mix of a reddish brown, not so much orange like what you see on the screen. It's quite a reddish brown, and I have a sample somewhere. Oh, here. Yeah, this is a sample of how it looks like. So this is from a different dye batch. Okay, the first batch is a bit lighter, so the second batch is a lot darker. So if you are worried about wearing light colored clothing, you can try this color. It's called copper. So I think the colors are slowly being released on the website, so you can check it out later. Yeah, and this color is called offshore. Okay, it's a mix of yellows, greens, and blue. The green is it's not deliberate, it's accidental. So the color broke on its own, and then it mixed with some of the browns. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, so it mixed with the browns, and then it kind of created this greenish yellow, very subtle, very suitable for shawls or any tops that you're worried that you cannot carry off. Don't worry, this yarn has like browns and reds and blues, so no issues if you're worried about it being too light. So I think I've covered all 6 colors. Let me take it up again. Yep. So these are the 6 colors. Okay. So this is Merino bamboo silk. They are really soft, very cool, very suitable for your upcoming summer. And yeah, do consider trying out my Merino bamboo silk. They are the most popular base, and it has a wonderful drape to it also. Yeah. So I'm actually wearing a Merino bamboo silk over here in Singapore. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see the drapiness, but there's also a slight shine to it, very slight, but it's not very shiny. So don't be scared if you are afraid of it being shiny because of the bamboo and the silk. Okay. So I'll put this back. So next I'll be introducing merino silk. So this merino silk, the merino is not super wash, so it's very soft. Okay. Let me just take. So for this merino silk, I have 5 colors. Just sharing with you. So again, they are inspired by my plants that I've accumulated these few months. So this is the copper that I've shared earlier. Okay, so I've been experimenting copper in like many bases just to achieve the right color. And to put them into comparison, I'm not sure if you can tell. So I will describe to you Merino Silk, this one. It's a lot more orangey versus Merino Bamboo Silk, which is more towards the brown side. So again, if you like something, if you know what color suits you more, like if you prefer to wear more brown, you can try Merino Bamboo Silk. But if you feel like, hey, I like bright colors, I don't want something so dull, you can go for Merino Silk in copper. So all the yarns today that I'm introducing, they have about 5 skeins per color. Yeah, so you don't have to worry, you don't have enough. So the next color will be pressed flowers. So pressed flowers on Merino Silk and pressed flowers on Merino Bamboo Silk looks about the same. You can't really tell. Actually, I can't tell too. So I'm very careful in prepping this base when I was dyeing. Okay, so again, Merino pressed flower is a very popular color under KAIJUU Fibers. So if you want to try my yarn but you're not sure which color to pick, what base to pick, you can just, I will recommend you to just try out pressed flowers. It's a very versatile color because it suits any skin tone. Okay, so this color is called Bella. It's heavily influenced by my Hoya Bella. So her flower is white in color with a purple center, and she smells like baby wipes. If you are interested in my plants, I mean, if you are a plant collector, plant lover, you can drop me on Instagram. I will share with you how it looks like. So this is Bella. She's speckled with pinks and purples and some lilac color. I'm not sure if you can see here. It's a bit bluish purple. Oops. Yeah, a bit bluish purple. So this is like pinks and purple, pinkish purple, a bit like an orchid color. So if you like pinks and you like lighter colors, you can go for Bella. And then the next one is I forgot what I called this. Oh, bubble bath. Yes. So this bubble bath in Merino Silk. So the bubble bath that I had earlier on is very heavily speckled in blues and purple. So for this version, I kind of toned it down a little and included a pink variation to it. So this color is inspired by blue pea. I'm sure many of you know what blue pea is if you dye yarn. So yeah, so this is a blend between light blues, dark blues, and I don't know what you call this, teal, turquoise. Yeah, but this is not a very bright blue. It's more subtle. So if you like blues, you can try this. And last color for Merino Silk, this is called Blue Lapis. So Blue Lapis on this base is a lot greener, I would say. So this is a hat made by my friend in blue lapis on Merino Linen base. I'm not sure if you can see the color difference. So this is how it looks like. This is a what do you call this, brioche hat. So it's mixed with light grays. So yeah, so it's a very soft color, very pastel shade of blues and greens. So if you like pastel, you can try this color. Yeah, so the blues does look a little bit like purple. I don't think you can see on the screen, but it's a very gorgeous shade. Really, if you love pastel, just buy this. Don't think twice. Okay, so where's the fifth color? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So the fifth color is here. So all 5 of Merino Silk. Okay, so the Merino Silk is 50% Merino, 50% silk. So if you perfect for clothing, anything drapey because of the silk. Okay. Yeah, so the next set of colors I'll introduce to you is silk cotton. Let me just grab it. Okay, so these are the 5 wait, these 4. Oops, forgot to take one more. Okay, so these are the 5 colors for silk and cotton. So for silk and cotton, I did not use any dye meant for cotton, so I relied on the 50% silk to give me the color. So they are a little bit more pastel than my other bases. And they are 50% silk, 50% cotton. Quite heavy in a way, I guess, because of the cotton content. And this is the sample of how this cotton in double D. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, so these are the stitches. So this is a pattern by Sari. It's a very simple top made in cotton, yarn, silk and cotton. Okay, so let me start the color. So this is again blue lapis on silk and cotton. So to compare against merino silk, they look quite similar in shade, but for silk cotton it's a lot more blue. For merino silk it's a lot more Tiffany shade, like here, Tiffany shade. Okay, silk cotton has very strong what do you call that, stitch definition because of how the ply works. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera. Yeah, if you like pastel blue, you can consider this. So this color is called Miyabi. It's a mix of pastel pink and pastel orange with some very strong orange speckles. So this color is actually heavily inspired by my Miyabi Rose. I didn't share it on my Instagram, but I can share it later. So Miyabi is a very, very pink rose, about 5 cm in diameter. So she's quite a large rose and she has no fragrance. Her outer petal is in a very strong pink color, followed by pastel pink in the middle and creamy orange in the middle, in the center. So this color is heavily inspired by her. So the next color that I have, which is very similar to Miyabi, but you can't really tell, I guess. This is Julieta. She's more peach with speckles of blues over here also. She has some pink speckles, darker pink speckles over here, and a mix of even more pastel beigey skin color. So for this color, if you like something near skin tone, but you don't want it to be a brown shade, you can consider Julieta. She's a very, I would say, a versatile piece too, and suits well with your tan skin. Yeah. And this is the 4th color. This is called Yume. So Yume is inspired by my rose called Yume Murasaki. It's also I think it's a Japanese rose. It has a very strong old rose fragrance, and for Singaporeans who are on this show, it smells like bandung. Bandung is a drink in Asia. It's a pink drink. It's a pink rose drink. Yeah. So this is Yume in silk cotton. She's speckled with some yellow, very subtle yellow, which you can't really tell. I can't like how I can't find it now. Yeah, I can't find it now. But she has very, very light goldenish speckle in her color. So my yarn color is mostly geared towards warm colors because I can't wear blues, cool tones. I look very sick in them. I tend to dye more in reds, orange, pinks. Yeah, so that's my style. And the last color for silk cotton is this creamy yellow. So I have a lot of yellow roses over here. My yellow roses are mainly from Cameron Highland in Malaysia. So this creamy color, I don't think it's the shade that Wild West dye likes, but I tried. And she speckled with some pink. Again, if I try to have some warm colors in my yarn, if let's say I dye a cooler color to sort of like complement the Asian skin tone, so that we don't feel like too fat in it, too thick in it, and everyone can look the same. Okay, and she has some white variation. So there's like yellow to white. I don't think. Okay, yeah, something like that. So you have 5 colors for silk and cotton. So these are the 5 colors. I'll say for this live, my colors are a little bit more on the sweet girly side because of how I got into this crazy plant loving creature in a short span of 3 months. Like I hoarded to be exact 22 pots of roses, 34 pots of Hoya plants. So I kind of like have a mini garden at my house. It's a lot. It's crazy if you talk about how I accumulate them in 1 month. Yeah. Okay, so next I will show you some sock yarn that I have dyed. Can you bring me that? Yeah. Okay. So, oops. So back to my not cotton, my copper story. Remember I shared with you earlier, I was experimenting with copper color. So this is one of the outcomes of copper. So I tried various shades and you ended up with a fake kit. So if you like copper tone, you can try out this gradient set. There's only one set and they are all 100 grams. This is the light one, the copper that matches mostly will be, I guess, this skin itself. Yeah, so the last one is more brown. So it's like orange, brown, more red, and then like more very brown. It's not as brown as what you see on the screen. It still has some orange tone to it. I think you see on my website it's better. Yeah, so this is the copper fade that I accumulated. Okay, and then this is another story. This is called broccoli in my sock base also. So what happened with broccoli is very similar to copper. I was experimenting a dark green tonal yarn for this commission order. So this lady, she told me the greens that I've been dyeing are not dark enough. So I asked her how dark she wants, and she said as dark as black. So I was like stumped. How do you differentiate green and black then if you want it to be so dark, right? So I tried to give her a variety, but no, she wanted something very very dark, which I call it ninja. It's not for sale, but the sibling variation of it is called broccoli. So this is broccoli in sock yarn. So it's like a 2-ply construction, similar to copper fade kit. And if you are non-superwash lover, this is non-superwash in DK. I only have 5 of these. I tried to speckle it like this, but this is my first time dyeing non-superwash, and we don't wear non-superwash in Singapore. It's too hot. So a lot of learning point for me, and yeah, so it fits. The color touch the yarn quite well, and it's very soothing. It's a very pleasant color. Yeah. So now that I'm on non-superwash, I only have 2 colors in DK weight. So one is in green, and the other one is in this super bright neon loving color. So it's like neon what do you call this, orange, yellow, to pinks to blues to, it's very similar to pressed flower. I would call this like pressed flowers in neon. So five of these, five in these and five in these. Yeah. So if you like non-superwash and DK, oh, this is 100% organic South African merino, non-superwash. Yeah, so I have five of these. I think it's a good sweater quantity. I've never knitted something in DK with 5 skeins before, so I'm not very sure. But yeah, so these are the two colors in non-superwash base. Okay. So another kit that I have is not kit, it's like offer set. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is only available in set of threes. Okay, they are all AK. I'm never dyeing them. You can just buy this set if you like this green. So the next set that I'll be sharing with you is my Merino Linen. So some of you have bought it the last time round, and I received good feedback on this base, Merino Linen. But unfortunately, I did not have time to dye them, and I did send most of my yarn to a local yarn store. So these are what I have left. Okay, so this is in 3 colors. Let me just show you. So this is like a silvery gray color. This is like I call this ginger. It really looks like ginger. And this is copper again. Okay. So yeah, I experimented copper in many bases. So this is a comparison. So only two skeins per color. They are 50 grams. 80% superwash merino, 20% linen. Okay, 50 grams per skein. So in total, there's 300 grams. It's enough for you to make a shawl and play around with whatever you want. Okay, so this is a set. What else do I have? Oh, right. So last thing to share, what I wanted to push for Mother's Day. So this is for any Singaporeans who are still on the show. Let me just grab my yarn. So you know that I got into plants, right? So this is what I actually came up with for Mother's Day. It's a yarn bouquet. Okay, so I have 3 types. One in 3 skeins of copper, 3 skeins of plum, or 5 in a pot. Yeah. So they are all arranged by me using eucalyptus leaves, 2 types, baby breath. In addition to that, I will provide a pressed flower resin stitch marker over here. Let me just show it to you. So if you want resin stitch marker, I have them too. Okay, so I had a pressed flower party in March, and some of the ladies locally came to attend a free workshop for pressing their own resin stitch marker. So they are real flowers. We get them from our local nursery. They are Queen Anne lace. I mean the flower is called Queen Anne lace. And yeah, so if you want some resin stitch markers pressed with real flowers in it, let me know. I do sell them on my store, just that I don't post it on my website. You can just message me on Instagram and we can talk something out. And for those in Canada, if you are interested in the yarn bouquet, I can send you the kit. You can self-assemble it yourself, but I will not be able to send any flowers overseas. So you can just you can just find back the same flowers from your, I don't know, florist, and then you can just stack accordingly. Yeah, so it's not very professionally done. So like, you know, anything works, all sorts of inspiration works. Yeah, so this is a very pretty yarn in a pot. Yeah, so this pot fits a yarn cake I tried, it fits, that's why I took it. Yeah. So if you're interested in, for the overseas buyers, if you're interested, let me know. I can always work out a price package for you. Okay. So after talking so much, thank you for listening. I have a promo code for you. Let me find it. It's like buried in my pile of yarn and right in front of me. Okay. So, this is my discount code. It's I think 10% off all products. So it's 05 FLA 2021. Okay, I repeat, 05, which means May, FLA 2021. It expires on Tuesday Singapore time, which is Monday for your side. Yeah, so I will keep the discount open until the show ends. So it's like 48 hours discount, 10% discount off all items. As for shipping, I recently switched international courier, so I will not be using my local postal service. Because they are a bit costly. So for international shipping, if you are worried to make payment and like you're worried about the crazy high rates, right? Feel free to message me on Instagram and I can let you know how much is the shipping cost. But you have to let me know how many what yarn do you want in advance so that I can pre-calculate the rate and send you. Don't worry, they do have tracking number, so it will not be lost. And from what I've heard feedback, I think using this new courier, it gets to Canada like a week faster. So it's between 2 to 3 weeks versus 3 to 4 weeks. But then again, don't panic if you never receive your yarn. High chance it's stuck in Canada Post because it happened before. It got stuck there for a week. So don't panic about it being lost. Yeah, if it's really lost after like a month, then we can work something out with the refund and returns. Yeah. um yeah, so I think for this show I have not much fiber to share because I do have a local event in 3 weeks, so I'm actually prepping my fiber for the event. So for local Singaporeans, if you are still watching the show, I have an event at Millennial Walk, Suntec, on the 22nd of May. So we'll be spinning some fibers. So if you're interested, you can contact me separately. And as for the rest of you, do you have anything to ask me? It's really hot outside right now. It's like 32 degrees in Singapore. Super hot. Yeah. Do any of you have anything to ask me? Thanks for listening to my rambles. Since some of you might be new, let me just do a quick sharing. I'm not sure how many of you knows that KAIJUU Fibers is actually KAIJUU is actually a dinosaur. So like as in like Godzilla dinosaur. Yeah. So KAIJUU Fibers mascot, let me grab it. Looks like this. Yeah, it's a very happy little orange dinosaur. Like yeah. So last year when I was at IKEA, I came across this dinosaur poster in knitwear. So I have many more on the other side. So there are a total of 4. So if you like this poster, I'm not sponsored by them, but like if you like knitwear, dinosaurs in knitwear, you can go to IKEA to buy them, I guess. Thank you, Melanie. So do you guys have any other things you want to ask me? oh right, maybe I can share with you. This is Merino Silk sample. I don't think you, okay, it's not so brown in the screen. It's quite similar to what I'm wearing actually. So this was actually a sample I did long time ago. This yarn, it was dyed with foot dye, so it doesn't really show up well on the screen. But yeah, so this is Merino Silk. Don't know if you can see the drape. Yeah, I love this. It's gorgeous. It's very, very soft. Yeah, and squishy. So this is a Monica Gurler Tee by Sari also. Uh, I'm sure if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen that I've actually made two of these. Yeah. And then this is a Merino Bamboo Silk sample. So yeah, you can see the drape. I'm not sure if you can see the sheen through the screen, but yeah. So this is another simple top that I enjoy knitting. So uses one skein. It comes a top. This is in a M size. So if you are M size, you can try out this pattern. It's by an Australian designer. Yeah. So you can, if you're not sure what to buy, you can buy like one skein of Merino Bamboo Silk, one skein of Merino Silk, and then you can knit something like this top. So Merino Bamboo Silk and Merino Silk, they are the same yardage, 100 gram, 350 meters. You cannot tell them apart, honestly. You cannot. It's really hard to tell them apart. I will describe it as Merino Bamboo Silk is a bit more matte versus Merino Silk. Yeah. So it's 8:55 a.m. on my side. It's evening for some of you. What was the name of the color very neon? The one that looks like pressed flower. Oh, okay. So because it looks like pressed flowers, I call it pressed flowers. But it's under the non-superwash category, non-superwash category. Yeah. So I have 5 of these in DK. 100% organic South African merino. 100 grams, 225 meters. So you have about 1,000 plus. So just to show you how all 5 looks like. Wow. Wow. Yeah, they're very, very, very squishy. It's very big. I cannot hold them all. Ooh. Yeah. Love, love, love. Bye, bye, bye. So these are the non-superwash, only 2 colors. Yeah. If anyone has anything else to ask? Or like if you want to see any color up close in real life, I can show it to you. Yeah. What is the pattern of your tank top? This is a Segaiha tank top. So I'm not sure if you can see the base. It's actually the Japanese, I don't know what they call it, fan-like shape. So this is done by our local designer called Yvette Kim. So this is her pattern. I have posted this pattern on my Instagram before, but you can message me and I can share it with you. Yeah, so it's actually color work. So there's imagine the fan shape at the bottom. So that's the color work. And then this is like the main color. So the front is V, the back is like a U, but you can swap it around. So depending on the day, today you feel like wearing V-neck, tomorrow you feel like wearing scoop neck, so you can just switch it around. The cream color behind me. Cream color. Which cream color? Which cream color? This one? This one? This one? rovings to show. I don't really have a lot of rovings. I never dyed new rovings. It's the same as the last time round. Yeah. Do you still want me to show you my rovings? So like purple. So this is the neon pink. Shade to purple. This is purple. So they are taggy bamboo silk. Yes, with hello at the bottom. Yes, with hello at the bottom. I don't understand. Oh, okay. You mean this one? Okay, so this is 50% merino, 50% silk in like a light worsted weight. I think for this color, I only have this is my only one left. I cannot remember the yardage. I will dig it up later. We can discuss this over Instagram. So actually, this was dyed by a friend. Okay, long time ago. We were experimenting at my studio, and this was what he came up with. So it's actually pink speckles with yellow. So there's like pink, purple, some reds, pink. Yeah. So I don't know where's my sample. It's somewhere. Yeah, but I do have a sample knitted. It's a cowl, and then this is the other two skeins. So last three colors. So this one will be like orange, pink, and turquoise. Turquoise is a very subjective color like Tiffany, so it's a very striking blue, I'll say. Yeah, so compared to this one, it's like very stark difference. You can tell. Any blues? Oh, okay. So like you see here, you can see this is like blue. This is more towards the green side. Yeah, so this is the difference. I think it's 150 meters per 100 grams. This one for this one, I think. Yeah. Where's my sample? I did a test knit. It's a brioche cowl in these two yarn. So it was very interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. I don't think I have it. Yeah. Oh, I found it. Yeah. So this is the how it looks like knitted in brioche. You can't really tell because that's the kind of look that I was going for. So this is like the pink and the yellow one that you asked me to show you, and then it was knitted against this color. Yep. So like that and like that. So this pattern is called Grandpa G's Barn Cowl by brand JS Knits. So I use two of each color to knit this. Yeah. So it looks like that. But it's too hot to wear any cowl in Singapore. It's too hot. Anyone has anything else? I can pick up to show you. What type of fiber was the roving? This is Tagi bamboo and silk. Oops. Tagi bamboo and silk. I have in South Down. South Down is this one. I don't know if you can see. I love South Down. I mean, it's not the softest yarn on earth, but like, oh my goodness, I love it. It's so easy to spin. It's so easy to spin. Okay, I'm not sure if you know what South Down fiber is, but it's a down fiber. So, is it a down fiber? It's a, I forgot. Okay, never mind. But anyway, it's water resistant, so it's very perfect for winter. It has this very, you can see. Okay, never mind. The hair, no, not the hair. The fiber it's like curly, so it's not very soft, but it's super easy to spin. So if you're a beginner, I highly recommend this South Down. And I have a Rambouillet. So this is my Rambouillet. It's like extra squishy. So this is in the neon pink in Rambouillet, and this is the Tagi bamboo silk version. Yeah, so this is the two. You mean this red? So it's a neon orange with peach, and I don't know what you call this. It's like gray, but it's not gray. It has brown to it. It has a bit of yellow to it. So I'm not very sure. Sand color, maybe. Yeah, sand. So this is peach, and then I have a lot. Okay, so yeah, so there's like purple. This is a bluish purple, pastel pink, watermelon pink, green, apple green. So these are all South Down fiber. Yeah. So I like to spin the purple one. Over here. So how it looks like compared to the Tagi. So this is how it looks like. Very, very good for winter socks and beanies. Yeah, and it doesn't felt. That's the most amazing thing. It doesn't felt. The water just flows through the fiber like a stream in the air. Yeah, I love this. And then Tagi bamboo silk, so pink to that same shade of greenish blue to green. And this is a very super mishmash bright neon color Rambouillet too, this one. So compared against this, like that. Yeah, so my style is usually very strong neon color, very, I'll say bright clean cut colors where most skin tones can carry. So I don't have a specific shade that, I mean, I do have specific shades I dye, like especially pink, orange, reds, because that's what I like. But I try to find the in-between to cater like cooler skin tones, darker skin tones, something that everybody can wear. Yeah, so that's my style. I like to be more inclusive for my colors. So it's 9:07 a.m. Does anyone have any more questions or any last minute requests? If not, you can always contact me on Instagram. So again, just to share with you, this is the discount code, 10%. If you have any issues, right, feel free to just contact me on Instagram. Okay, I reply very fast. Don't you can contact me on the chat on my website. That works too. And oh, I do have a reward system on my website. So if you join my website as a member, you are entitled to redeem what do you call it, nightmare fuels. Okay, bingo word. Oh, um, I forgot my bingo word. Hold on, let me find my phone. Uh, so my bingo word is monster. Monster. Let me just quickly write it down. Sorry, I forgot about my bingo word. I forgot about it. I'm so sorry. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for listening to me. I'm like the last person for the second last weekend. I'm super not prepared for this show. I'm so sorry, but thanks for listening to me. Thanks for staying all the way to the end.